Hello, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 10 of Winter's Waystation, which originally streamed live on Twitch. Alright, the stay was okay. Miss B might not be back for a bit. I also forgot to have you guys vote on research. I just went all the way with tree sowing. And I'll try to remember this next time. Hydrate. What about access to the toilets for the guests? Oh, that's a good point. Tacos. Let me do that as well. Eventually they'll have their own toilets, but obviously we're not at that point yet, so I've got to build for that. And I'll lay in the eventual room expansions for when we have private bathrooms. That's pretty much what that's about. Ooh, some food poisoning. Don't like that. Okay, it looks like the shooting trainer is going to be what you all prefer. Does the dirt and filth... what? To more than one room? And my meat is low. Yeah, the meat is low and the NPM is gone. I keep hunting, but not well. So let's see if we can't do a little bit more hunting where we actually get some yield. And I'll hunt Mega Sloth as well. So who are my hunters? Just to make sure that those that go after the Mega Sloth can defend themselves. Starling, Kelly, and Omega? I can live with that. I'm going to do a bit of a tiebreaker here between the social and shooting trainer because they were nearly tied. And putting a timer up there for 2.5 minutes. Shannon, if you're wondering, only has 10 resistance left, so that's like maybe 5-ish in-game days or so until we can expect him to be added to our roster. I'm also going to micromanage the fecal sludge here a bit because we can process a lot more than what we're currently doing. It's just no one has been queuing this up. Are there any reindeer on the map? Let me see. Not at the moment, no. So, for those of you that don't know, reindeer is just a term for domesticated caribou. Much the way that a oxen is a domesticated bull. Or rather a castrated bull. They're not their own species. I think that's not often known. So when we want reindeer for our colony, basically it just means that we need to tame caribou. Which I'm totally down to do once we get all the other things done. Oh, I called you tacos? Sorry. I glanced over, thought it was Taco saying it. Alright, so Starling is running for his life. I thought about Dim Tacos when they said it. Rev Eng, thanks for the sub, by the way. Megasloths, especially in foggy rain, kind of hard to kill. Uh-oh. Ah, run! Foggy rain lowers your accuracy. And the weapons that we have are pretty garbage. Because I haven't really focusing on weapon crafting or anything like that. Megasloths bite hard? Yeah, they do. Let me leave the other Megasloths alone for now. Oh, except that this one's been gotten shot at. This one has machine pistol wounds. And it looks like the shooting trainer is going to win out, so we'll accept that. finish up the quest. And they arrive in 16 hours. All right, this bridge is nearly done. And then we'll go back to granite. And the intention is basically to have a granite wall all the way across like this. And obviously I have to put in the doors. But a granite wall like that will keep the south safe. So I'm not going to measure the doors here. I'm just going to place them where I think they're good position. And then we'll do the door spacing. Okay. There, and there. Maybe one here too. There we are. There is our border wall. And once that's done, I will start working on the hygiene stuff. Swing. All right, let's get some nutrient paste before things starve. Oh, who's vomiting? Oh, Shannon. Some food poisoning? Oof. Sorry, dude. Was unintended. Not that you have any reason to believe me, but didn't mean to poison you. And they were very, very disappointed. Yeah, during this massive project that we're currently working on, we're obviously not tending to the needs of anyone well at all. But I'll try to micromanage and do it a little better. Oh, so she's going on ambrosia binge because of no recent conquest. So enjoy your ambrosia. I don't think I'm going to be able to stop you. Or rather, I could, but not without force. So not doing it like that. Making a batch of nutrient paste. Let's make until 20. Or 22. There you go, animals. Manolo, thanks for the resub. Well, she's 15, so that means she's more susceptible to addictions than others, but I don't have any transport pods or any way to like easily get rid of the drugs other than to wall them up, and I'm just not going to go to that effort. Maybe we have another Viper on our hands. Maybe we don't. We will see. So the border wall, I would say, is probably up 4/5 done or so. All right, you ate all the ambrosia and you're not addicted because ambrosia is not particularly addictive. So that's good. And here's the rats. So one of the obvious ways to deal with this is, okay, Kellyan, don't go anywhere, stay home, is to just use the auto turrets. Have the mini turrets just sort of do most of the brunt of the work for us. So here's the swarm. Rallying our people. And now it's time to kill some rats. I did space out these mini turrets so that the chance of there being a chain explosive is 0. They only blow up in a 3 radius. Don't bite me, don't bite me, don't bite me. Ah, you bit me. But I think they're almost all dead. All right, yep, rats are done. and we'll get our shooting trainer. Who should the shooting trainer go to? So, who benefits from the trainer? We've got Kel, who's a burning passion jogger. No, that's Starling. Kel is a burning passion quick sleeper, iron-willed nimble. Starling, burning passion jogger, or Omega, gourmand optimist. Keeping in mind that burning passions generally benefit the most. Passions benefit some. No passions don't benefit much at all. But because Plex only has a skill of 1, probably would jump from 1 to like 4. But someone like Starling or Kellyan would go from like 13 to 17. Would get more bang for your buck. Basically, if you have a passion in the trainer, you get more bang for your buck from the trainer than if you didn't. And there's 2 left alive that we have to kill, but we should be done with this in just a second. All right, there it is. Pods arrived. And more visitors from the Exodus Dominion. 4 more? God, so many mouths to feed. I think what I'm going to do is turn off guests for a bit, just so that I can catch up on the construction projects. Because Shannon is swimming in his own vomit, and we are in a filthy, disgusting little dining room. It's not really... We're not well set up. We opened too early, and we're going to do a soft close here. So that we can actually get some of this work done. And it looks like you guys want Kel, who's got the iron-willed, quick-sleeping nimble. Not the jogger, but that's fine. And the trainer would be... I don't know where the trainer is. Yeah, I actually don't know. Oh, there it is. Alright, Kellyan. And 13 to 17. I called it. That's what I said would happen. Kellyan's a very good shooter now. Plex is no longer binging. And we are making a little bit of progress here, which is great. How's the progress with Shannon? 7? Alright, everybody's sealed up. But we all have varying degrees of food poisoning because I haven't been keeping this room clean. Do I have the adjustable filth mod installed? I don't. Okay. I was just curious if I had ramped up the filth higher than lower. I think all the filth is just because of the foot traffic, but this is also something that can be solved with hygiene a little bit. So I'm hoping to solve it. And Starling wants to destroy a watermill generator. Okay. I guess I'll let you do that. Kind of sucks for me, but we do have excess power, so sure. Go ahead and break it. You did it! I hope it was very cathartic for you, because it's very annoying for me to fix that. Because of all the food poisoning and rats quests, we haven't made a lot of progress on this wall for a bit. But we're working on it. Oh, okay, they're passing by. Good. They're not guests. I turned guests off. I thought that was a... Yeah, that would be really, really bad. Having to try to tend to that many. Be a bit of a problem. I feel real bad for Shannon. He probably thinks that we're just trying to poison him to death, because every time I feed him, he gets sick. He has no reason to believe that we're not trying to poison him to death, honestly. I'm trying, man. I suck at cooking. So one of the ways to avoid food poisoning is just to eat nutrient paste only. Because nutrient paste meals won't carry food poisoning risks. But obviously, it's very upsetting to eat nutrient paste. People don't like nutrient paste as a solo meal source. So I'm sort of in a scenario where, like, do I just like nutrient paste them and not have to cook and then care? But I'm also, this is hospitality. I would not be a gracious host if I was feeding everyone paste. So kind of rock in a hard place. But yeah, everybody's having a bit of a barfathon. We'll get better at it. I'll eventually have enough people to have a dedicated cleaner. And perhaps, actually, that's what Plex is going to become. I'm going to have Plex be a dedicated cleaner. She binged. And, ooh, meteorite shower. Hey-oh! I can get behind that. Once Shannon's recruited, I know what Shannon's going to be doing. Shannon is going to be mining. That's a lot of gold. That's like colony wealth driving critical gold. All right, our meat is terrible again. I do have creatures queued to be hunted, but we just don't have any hunters hunting. Which is weird, because oh, because they're scheduled home. That's my fault. There we go. Fixed it. Yeah, Santa provides gifts for those who believe. I'm not sure about the limestone, but the others, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, and I guess marble and granite in there, too. It was all 6 of those. Starling's running around without a shirt. Okay. Who do I have that can... I don't have any tailors. But I'll do my best. Because I don't want my people naked. So I'm going to do it until I have one. And this will be yet another winter task. Do we have the capacity to do a conversion ritual? We do, but the more people that you can participate in the ritual, the better. So I was going to actually wait until Shannon's recruited, because our chance of having a good ritual once Shannon's recruited will be ideal. And I also just fixed the guest zone so they're not wandering around everywhere. So here's some bulk goods traders, and that's really good because I have a lot of leathers that I probably need to ditch. And let's hope that their muffalo don't stick around. Zone Plex for cleaning? Plex is already cleaning. My home zone is basically the whole cleaning zone, so it's fine. Gentle snow. I'm gonna buy the larg meat because I've been having a hard time hunting fast enough to feed people. I'm gonna keep the heavy fur, blue fur, sell everything else unless they can't afford it. Keep an eye on that. Pigs. I don't need pigs. Fungus is an unwanted food source. I'll buy another advanced component and I don't know. Buy some steel. Just to help supplement. There it is, big trades. And dismiss, and hopefully the muffalo will go. I don't think they're going. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're leaving. Well, this frees up a whole lot of space in our makeshift stockpile, which is good. Okay, don't mind me. I have to go dev menu again because dismissing does not work. Plex, we probably ought to entrust you with some sort of weapon, so I'm going to give you a recurve bow. And then I'm going to haul these rats so they're not making corpse bile. Did I just destroy a pregnant muffalo? I have no idea, but it wasn't mine. It's just a buggy mod. It's one of the reasons why I avoid, like, excess mod use is a lot of mods don't run well. So I don't like to use many mods, because then either I have to fix them myself, which is labor intensive, or constantly compensate for the bugs in the mods, which sucks in a different way. Trying to get them to batch up. God, this is frustrating. Go away. Stop eating that. All right, good enough. I'm trying to get them to batch up some food, and they just kept running around with it. All right, so this is food for the pets. Will you become the story's heroine? I don't know, but if I give you enough flake and yayo, you'll definitely be part heroine. That was a bad pun. You didn't like it? Sorry. Couldn't help it. Finally making progress on the border again. About time. And now the rest is granite. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to home zone the walls. I'm not even going to worry about the bridge. I don't care if the bridge gets dirty. The walls need to stay intact. And then what I could do is I could subtract until I have the labor to actually keep the ground clean. I'm going to subtract all of the open fields from home zone, unless of course they catch fire. That would be the one reason to add them to a home zone, just to put the fires out. Yeah, that's probably good enough. So this farm down here needs heating and lighting. The lighting will come from skylights. The heating will come from the bad hygiene mod. So as soon as the external walls are done, I start working on that bad hygiene modding to put in all sorts of plumbing and the like. All right, their stay was okay, and these are my last guess. So the strain on my food supply is going to alleviate now, which is great because it has been hard to keep everybody posted and fed and entertained. It's a lot of labor, and when you're trying to work on mega projects, it's just labor you cannot spare. Dogfire, thank you for the follow. It's a very strange name you have there. Am I out of granite? No. Here we go. All right. Winter's back on the case. Any trees that stand in my way, I'll chop down. Because Winter's going to be able to chop them down a lot faster than anyone else. And we're almost there. We almost have a full border wall. And then this border wall will also keep all of our plants nice and safe. Oh, Mr. Yoda. He has holes in him, I know. There, now he looks complete. Winter. Oh, is this the... How close are we? 1.0. So Shannon is going to join really soon. In fact, soon enough that I'm going to start up the giveaway timer. So, timer's up. And good luck to all of you. So as a little reminder, Shannon is industrious and ugly. Ugly is beauty -1, which is solvable with aesthetic shapers. And then construction, mining, plants, social. So really, honestly, basically everything that we need. We really need a miner, we really need a constructor, so he's perfect. And the ugliness is something that obviously Winter would easily overlook, because it's not, we're not judgmental like that. Oh my god, stop hauling piecemeal, you're killing me, guy. So good luck in the raffle. If you can't be handsome, be handy. Oh, Purtis Pirates. And there's a lot of them. There is, what kind of raid is this? Attack immediately? They are... So what I'm going to do is a new zone. I'm going to call this Inside. There's enough of them that I don't want to fight them just mano a mano. I don't want to fight them without the automated turret tech. They're going to be coming here unless I patch that hole, and I'm going to want to patch that hole with Winter as soon as I can. So let's get everybody else here, because I think what they're going to do is they're going to cross the river, and let's run power down there. So Starling, start running those cables, and then I'm going to set the mini turrets up in this location to aid me in my defense, trying to drive them across the water. I should line these up so that if they do explode, although they're only steel, so they're very delicate, I guess. It's a weird term to call steel, but let's get them set up too. So now Winter is working on that wooden wall, and we'll work on the power cables, and they are very, very close. So, oh, don't fall. Jesus. You putz. If there was ever a time not to fail, it would be now. Don't get that one. Omega. And Plex. Get behind some trees. Oh, this door is left open. Never mind, they're coming right here. Alright, so if we're steering them down here, let's have Winter run away, because he's going to get shot in the back. I'll have to keep an eye on Brent, because Brent is obviously going to be storming through our home a bit. So Winter, you duck. Oh, are you destroying my Christmas tree? What a jerk thing to do. So how many of them are there? There is 8. So I need to kill 4 for them to leave. So Winter, what I'm going to do with you is you're just going to duck and doctor. Nope, never mind, they're coming. Being in the water is a terrible spot to be. Obviously, he has cover and I don't. But I'll just make it work. Yep, alright, it worked. Alright, Winter, tend, and then we are going to go after Araki, who's got heated immediately. And now, as they go across the slow-moving water to have terrible cover, I'll just gun them down, letting Mr. Anti-Christmas Tree be Anti-Christmas Tree. Oh, there goes my butcher table. I really do hate you guys. Pert the pirates are the worst. Alright, they're leaving, so let's, Oh, don't! Damn terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I hate when they are like, all right, we're leaving. We're going to flee, and we're going to break every door on our way out. It's the worst. Doors open, dummies. The wooden doors I can replace. The stone doors are kind of annoying to replace. So we saved the Christmas tree. Or we're in the process of saving the Christmas tree. I'll have Plex do it. We'll have to rebuild the butcher table. And we are patching ourselves up. So a little reminder, of course, that these are Perta pirates. They are not going to be imprisoned. They're not going to be converted. They are, as far as we're concerned, evil spirits that should always be purged. So we'll do just that. But unfortunately, that means that Winter is a bit wounded, which is going to slow down progress. So what I'm going to do is hit him with Starling's Preach Health. And that was the giveaway. So, Mike, you've got yet another character. Or Mihai Goku. If you want to keep Mihai Goku, let me know. If another name, just, it's all fine. Whatever you want to name him. Alright, so go to one another. And Preach Health. Done. Mike is fine? Okay. As soon as he's recruited, you've got it. We got offered a covert installation hack. But priorities come first. And let's start rebuilding the butchery so we don't ruin any food. If we can help it. Do we have a good animal herder? No, not really. Not one that's busy. I mean, you have to keep in mind that I have a mega base and I'm strapped thin on work. So if the suggestion or idea is not the priority up there, it's something that is going to be completely and entirely ignored until I have the manpower to deal with it, essentially. So, so yeah, it would be cool if Nightbot would help, but, I am so busy right now that I'm not even going to be considering it. Just trying to get the border walls done. The border walls would have made this raid a lot easier to deal with because I would have been able to funnel them exactly where I wanted. So this serves two purposes. One, it opens up new terrain for ranching, farming, construction, bedding, etc. And then also it keeps me safer, which is why I'm kind of ignoring everything else. Restrict the range of the butcher table? Yep, will do. So we don't run everywhere. And Shannon is now Mike. So congrats on your double win. There'll be 2 mics out now. So, Mike, I'm very eager for you to join because you're going to help me mine and grow. And I'm going to move this bed over there. Actually, no, it's fine. We will just turn this for colonists and then delete the well, uninstall the latrine, uninstall everything else. We can even just... No, I take it back. Rather than delete this stuff, this will just be a future prison. So we'll just put you over here. It's a lot easier, I think. Yeah, Plex, you've been in a permanent daze. Your ideology does not mesh well with us, as you are like a raiding supremacist. We don't believe in imprisoning ourselves, so we're just going to have to use conversion rituals, but it is going to be a pain to deal with you because you're going to be constantly upset that we have no recent conquest and you're not like murdering people. So that is going to be a bit of a thorn in our side, but hey, you're one of us, so we'll overlook it as best we can. just throwing the bodies out here so they rot. Mike, what about your combat stats? I'll have you grab this machine pistol once you're up. It may be worth at some point to try to get some better weapons, because although we do believe in like peace and unity, we are getting raided a whole lot, so could be worth doing. Although we still don't really have a dedicated smith or tailor yet. Winter's kind of been doing it, but he doesn't do a very good job of it, so that's sort of the problem. Let me have you all vote on new research. I know I've been doing chocolate trees, and I'm going to wrap that up. So next research, and we could do Devil Strand. Solar. Biofuel refining. What else? I'm probably not going to add any of the hygiene stuff until I actually start using it. Microelectronics. Sterile tiles. And just pick from this list of potential research. That's a pretty good list. And vote timer's up. All right, getting some spare clothing, because I know that's been an issue. And the walls are coming together. Lex, you have been brilliantly unreliable, living up to my lowest expectations, so thank you for that. Whoa! Chair did it again. Chair is cursed today. Almost done with the southern wall. Just a little bit more granite left to do. I might... we're still cutting granite blocks, so we'll be alright. Let's hit work drive with Kellyanne. Because Kellyanne seems to just be sitting at the, sitting over there, and work drive will benefit her a lot. And we'll even put a dining room chair in there. So I'm going to have Winter whip one up. The chair is trying to evict me? Yeah, clearly. Thinks I need to get up and stretch or something. Alright, this is a pretty boring research room. We'll spice it up later. That's not where it's going to permanently be anyway. Yeah, we're nearly done. Nearly done. Having a mic around is going to be very, very helpful. All right. Microelectronics seems to be the leading choice. Hey, Dirty Mike. Speaking of Mike. Oh! Grizzly wants a bite. It is getting awfully close. All right, Mike, you're going to have to... Oh, no. Who's it coming after? Here, everybody split. Yeah! No nibbles. Get out of here. All right, microelectronics wins. Swell. We'll get that going. Who is... Oh, Animals are probably starving? No, it's Plex, because Plex has been psychotically dazing for so long that she nearly starved herself. Good job. Okay, you're finally snapped out of it. Long enough. Come on, walls. I've never wanted walls so much. Ooh, Mega Sloth wool. Sweet. That's really good insulated stuff. We should do an occupancy check, because technically this is going to be a bathroom now. Yeah, I might as well light it. And we can actually use that as our main latrine, as it's slightly nicer than our last one, which was honestly just a thoroughfare. Do I have to fertilize every time I sow crops? Yeah. The fertilizer, not every time, but the fertilizer lasts as like a like seasonal benefit. So it's not every time. It really depends on the crop. So rice, no, but like corn, probably. Double strand, definitely. And this is nearly done. Just this corner, and then we'll be working on the hygiene. So, seeing that we're about to work on the hygiene, let me explain this a little bit. You're going to want to build yourself a water well. And a water well should be built where there's a lot of water. 3,800 liters is like a ridiculous amount of water, but that just means that we won't have to build another one. So we'll build the water well there. And then we're going to need to set up pumps for the water and filtration for the water and storage for the water and all that stuff. So we're going to want water treatment, and we're going to want a water tower. And that will be a good starting setup. And then we're going to want to heat the water, and it gets increasingly more complicated from there. But this is step one. So build a water well where there is water. And the water, there's obviously going to be water where there's water on the map tile. So if you take a look at the water overlay here, you can see water shadows where there's water on the map tile. And I just picked the widest part of the river. And there's the water well. But the water well by itself doesn't really do anything. One really important thing to do is to keep your water well and your sewage separate, or you're going to have a lot of problems. A lot of problems. So then the next step is to build a water pump. And I'm going to build a wind pump. So what this thing does is it will, as the wind blows, it will pump water from the well into the pipes. So this is step 2. And the plumbing here, I'm just going to do wooden plumbing. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but I want wooden plumbing because I have a lot of wood. Actually, aesthetically, I'm going to have it be 2 away. Let me rethink this. Just aesthetics. I'm going to put it here. I like that better. All right, wall's almost done. Almost done. And then I think what I'm going to do is just put some temporary turrets here, where enemies trickle in from these doors, or maybe open this door. That works better. But this is not a good kill box. It's just a temporary kill box. It's just something better than nothing, you know. And then that means that down here, if this is our kill box, put in air quotes because it's honestly terrible, I should keep it without trees. So I'm going to trim the trees the best I can. So now we have the water pump and the wind pump creating water, and then we want to store the water in a water tower. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the water tower over by the farm, and we will run pumps, or pipes rather, around the perimeter of this farm. And it's only, I'm doing wooden pumping, so it's cheap, but everything is already wood. It does mean that I should probably invest in fire foam, because everything is flammable, but this little reminder is by design. I wanted it flammable, so it's not an accident. And then we'll also run the... I don't know if I'm going to want to... I'll run the water pipes over here, like this. Okay. Thank you for tuning in to Winter's Waystation, which originally streamed live on Twitch, January 4th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch one of my live streams, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode, or perhaps an upcoming stream. Farewell, friend.